There are 6 steps you need to know when starting the home buying process to help you get the right home at the right price without wasting a lot of time, money, or emotional energy. First is getting your finances in order. This means totaling up your savings, making sure you're clear on the upfront costs of home ownership, and checking that you can afford the repayments on the home loan. Online calculators can be useful for this. Mortgage brokers are duty-bound to give you independent advice, so they can be a great source of information as you're figuring out your options. With your financing organised, set your search criteria. Location, bedrooms, amenities, lifestyle, whatever it is that you need to love the home that you're buying. If you can, be super specific about what's a need to have versus a nice to have. You're going to have to compromise at some point. So if you already know what you're prepared to compromise on, do that up front. It'll save you a lot of time and energy. The simplest way to check if you have realistic expectations for your budget is to search for properties online that sold within the last 2 to 3 months within your price range. To find open listings, search online. You'll often find a guide price on the listing, but these are generally set far below what the property will eventually sell for, particularly in the cities. So if your budget is $1 million, you want to set your budget maximum to around $700,000 when you're searching. Remember that most listings have edited or unusually well-lit photos. When you do get to an inspection, take a checklist, record a video walkthrough, and jot down your thoughts after each one. Do not, under any circumstances, share your budget with the agent. And if they ask what you'll pay for the property, just say, I don't know yet. Don't give any indication that you love it, even if you do. This is important, as selling agents will use this information against you. When you've found a home you want to buy, there's a few checks to do before making an offer. These cost a few $100s all up, but are worth their weight in gold. If it's a house, we recommend buying the building and pest inspection report. You can organise an independent one yourself if there isn't one to buy from the selling agent. This will flag the most common defects in the home. And you can chat to the inspector on the phone for more information. If a defect is found, the inspector can give you a rough idea of how serious it is, as well as the cost to remedy it. If you're buying an apartment, you will review the strata report instead of the building and pest report. For strata, the thing to check is that the sinking fund is well financed and that there's not any costly renovations planned that you would need to pay for. With reports done, get the contract review. You can hire a legal professional such as a conveyancer to help with this part. They'll make sure that it all checks out. There is almost always something that your conveyancer will want to negotiate on your behalf, but they'll talk you through it as it happens. Once you're happy, it's bid time. If it's going to auction, confirm with your lender that you're all set to bid. Before going to auction, set your maximum price and make a plan to stick to it. If you win, the sale is binding, so you can't back out without losing a chunk of your deposit. And you'll transfer the deposit on the day using specific software that enables large transfers. If it's a private treaty, meaning there's no auction and it's a direct sale, you need to decide what you'll pay for it and how you want to bid. There's a few approaches that work well here. Your best and final offer what you can pay and walk away if the agent says they want more. Offer a good price and increase the bid as needed, or lowball and hope for the best. In all cases, the selling agent is incentivized to squeeze more money out of you. So always ask if any offer is written and submitted, and if it isn't, hold firm and remind yourself that there are other properties out there. If your offer is declined, you can move on knowing you didn't overpay. And if it's accepted, you'll need to send the deposit that day. Most home buyers bid on a couple of homes before being successful. So don't worry if it doesn't go your way the first time. Once you've bought the home, it takes about 6 weeks to finalise all the funding arrangements and legal contracts. This is called settlement. It's slightly different in each state, so check with your lender what the local rules are. Your lender will complete a home valuation during settlement to make sure it's worth what you bought it for. So it's important not to YOLO it at the auctions or pay silly money. Settlement goes smoothly when you're organised and sign all of the loan and insurance documents and complete ID verification early. Don't leave it late or the settlement could be delayed and cost you money. Once settlement is complete, you get the keys and you join the ranks of Aussie homeowners.